What's up, guys? It's Mr. Janvid, and today we are back for something a little different. Call it Pokemon news. I felt the need to upload this. I actually wanted to do the OLT run today, but it's late, and I don't have the time. I have about 40-ish minutes to get a video in, if that, and it's just not gonna be it. I want to make it long. That's what she said. But yeah, hit the like button before this video. Hit the like button if you wanted Magearna banned. And Cinderace has been quick banned, as you've seen in the title. If you don't hit the like button, leave. But anyway, yeah, Magearna is banned. I don't think this is too surprising. I'll jump right into that. I think people are more intrigued about the Cinderace ban. Definitely leave in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts? I think I'll definitely receive more comments for the Cinderace thing, and I'm going to read through that in a sec. But let's check this right now. Although not all of the users who have earned voting requisites have voted yet, their vote will not affect the outcome of the vote. Eligible voters 182. I thought it would be far more than that. Votes 170, so only 12 people didn't vote. And of those 170, the far majority voted to ban it, 82%. And for a ban, it requires 60% of the people to vote for it. And so yeah, Magearna is now banned. I know a lot of people in a video I did a couple days ago, I asked, what are your thoughts on the metagame at, currently, and I actually noticed, I just noticed there was a slight difference in the engagement level. It wasn't quite as low as, the teleport clef meta, but I can tell when I don't know how to describe, but I can sense when the community is booming, and I can tell when there's like a slight stagnation beyond just views, but also just like, I watch the Academy Discord, I watch the general comment section, and so I'm like, the engagement is just off, and so I'm like, I decided to ask, and to my surprise, everybody who commented, yeah, I guess it was kind of to my surprise, everybody who commented said that, no, I'm not really feeling it right now. Every last one, nobody left a positive review, and the three things they complained about were Cinderace, Magearna, and Urshifu. And so now both of them were gone, and so Urshifu is the only one left, which I definitely think is on the lower rungs. Cinderace and Magearna were far more broken, let's say, than Urshifu. I don't even think Urshifu is broken. I think it's suppressive, but broken is no word I'd use. Whereas, you could argue that since Cinderace had no counter, Choice Bandit Cinderace could 2-hit KO anything if it clicked the right move. And you've seen me sweep several people. But that's pretty much it for Magearna. Pretty straightforward, to the point. Now let's hop into Cinderace. Okay, and the link will be in the description for this. Hopefully I remember that. Again, smash the like button if you like that Cinderace got banned. Again, leave. But no, I'm serious. Go. So yeah, hello all. The OU Council can't read. The OU Council as unanimously, I can't read. That means not one person voted against it. Every single person agreed, voted to quick ban Cinderace, then give it a full suspect in the near future. I'm sure this was heavily influenced by the fact that the ladder tour started today. I think it's a little too timely for that not to be the case, but I don't think too many people are going to disagree, unless they're like, man, Cinderace was my favorite mon, and I can understand that, but you gotta admit that shit is mad unhealthy. It is crazy. That's why every time I use it, nothing but W's, man. It's too simple, it's too easy. So it says Galar's most popular starter has skyrocketed in usage. I wonder who's more popular in VGC. I mean, it could argue Rillaboom. Galar's most popular starter has skyrocketed in usage and potency ever since his hidden ability Libero got released mid-June. Damn it, it's been just a month and a half. It's crazy. Libero, despite its defensive name, pushes Cinderace's offensive potential to the far ends of what could be considered balanced. Oddly worded. Much like Protean Greninja towards the end of X and Y into early Auras, Cinderace has incredible speed coupled with stab on every move it uses. Cinderace also has multiple moves with extraordinary base power. which is true. It has 2 base. It has 2. It's referring to Gunk Shot. Yeah. And base 130 move, high jump kick at its disposal on top of the multiple other options. And headbutt is crucial for Toxapex. Sucker Punch can come in the clutch and pick it off weakened Pokemon, or a Dragapult Court Change has incredible utility. Bulk Up has potential to sweep teams. I think Bulk Up was super slept on towards the end because that thing could run up on people like just easily. Never really liked the Gunk Shot variant. I always preferred its traditional choice band, high jump kick, or if I'm going heavy duty boots, going with like a bulk up variant. But I mean, I didn't use again Cinderace for that very reason. It's too good. I use Ferroseeds. Bulk Up has the potential to sweep teams, and of course, U-Turn has the highly spammable. U-Turn as a highly spammable move. With low punishment options. Cinderace's toolkit is truly unmatched in this metagame, and I'd agree with that. The most commonly used moves, Pyro Ball and Gunk Shot, have huge ups and downs. Burn from Pyro Ball is game changing, turning reliable counterplay such as Hippowdon into a passive answer that gets easily whittled down. True Gunk Shot has a high chance of inflicting poison. For a move already so powerful and inflicting poison on a Pokemon like Mandibuzz or other bulk Pokemon. See, you notice he only said Mandibuzz. That's part of the reason I never really liked Gunk Shot. It's just for Clef. It has other utilities, but not utilities that Pyro Ball, like in a coverage sense, Pyro Ball doesn't go for. Now again, it has its usage. It's not as if it's worthless. I just find the high jump kick variants far harder to counter, or the sucker punch variants more so in a bulk up situation. But banded high jump kick far better than Gunk Shot. But yeah, on Mandibuzz are other bulky Pokemon. Look how vague that is. It can be truly devastating. It kind of reminds me of U-Turn, Scizor, and Oras. That was always inferior to Bug Bite Scizor, but because it was trending. Or Scarf Lando. There were so many Landos that I wouldn't say were better, but were equally as good as Choice Scarf. Yet people would always kind of mindlessly go towards Choice Scarf. And I mean, I wasn't complaining. It made it very easy to beat people. But that's something I noticed. And so I put Gunk Shot, Cinderace in a similar category. It's just kind of like, well, they're trending, and so... Especially if you're a casual player. I mean, I can't be mad at you for just, hopping on the train. With that said, both of its moves also have their downsides. Both moves have 8 PP. So getting PP stalled is a realistic fear. And both are not 100% accurate, as Pyro Ball is 9% accurate. Gunk Shot is only 80%. These moves have a ton of upside, but could also be tragic. Should the RNT not go your way. Or its way. The expectation of getting the secondary effects, especially with Pyro Ball, is not a reason to have this Pokemon get banned. However, Cinderace isn't always in a hit and win or miss-lose situation. It forces switches from many defensive Pokemon such as Amoonguss, Clefable, Corviknight, Ferrothorn, Rillaboom, Tangrowth. Again, the logic of Cinderace being RNG reliant isn't being applied here. We aren't assuming Cinderace will frequently get these effects, nor assume it will frequently miss. The most reliable, even though if you're a Cinderace user, I will say, like, Cinderace loves me, man. Like, we hit all our moves. Like, very rarely do I miss when I'm using Cinderace. Very, very rarely. Swept entire stall teams with just that mod. The most reliable form of countermeasure to Cinderace is Rocky Helmet Toxapex with Baneful Bunker, although Toxapex super KO by his Zen Headbutt coming in. Despite its great defensive stats, it can then threaten with Baneful Bunker to whittle down Cinderace and render it unable of making progress. The issue that arises is that Cinderace user is more than capable of scouting this by using Pyro Ball or Gunk Shot. Cinderace is able to become immune to either Scald or Toxic. In the case Toxapex opts to go for something other than Baneful Bunker. Alternatively, the Cinderace user can simply just switch out to see if Baneful Bunker is something, but see if Baneful Bunker is revealed. After it is revealed, it becomes mind games where the Toxapex user will be in serious trouble if they're ever wrong. you know, something I've learned, I think partly because of playing monsters so long and, you know, at the highest level, you have to think several turns beyond the current turn. It's actually very difficult for me to focus on what's in front of me. So I need to start meditating again, because I play like, the turn in my head is like, say we're on first turn. The turn in my head is turn 5, but I'm still looking at turn 1, and so sometimes that's why you see me miss items, like when it's right in front of you, right in front of me at least, because I'm thinking on turn 5, and so in the same way I'm like just scanning through this and just chopping it up. So forgive me. Very, very good habit in Pokemon, but bad habit here compared to previous generations. I'm not gonna go too much into that. You can read it all yourself. It's pretty lengthy. I'm gonna read the last part. Even with its flaws, Cinderace is still an extremely unique Pokemon. Its relative lack of downside, with the exception of getting unlucky by missing its moves, makes it because that's a singular. Well, actually, I can reread that, but yeah, make it extremely menacing unless you're referring to the moves or the downsides, lack of downside with the exception, whatever. Its incredible move, pool, speed, ability combined make it too much for the metagame to handle at the moment. There's a large lack of countermeasures, and its presence is something that needs to be dealt with. We'll be testing Cinderace back, so it's potentially coming back, guys, back down in the near future. We intend to get this done prior to the release of the next Pokemon Sword and Shield expansion pass, so it's going to be gone for a minute. I mean, I don't see why they'd retest it any sooner. It's not like they're any new Pokemon. However, if the release is too soon, we will most likely look into freeing Cinderace immediately once again. Once we gain all of the new Pokemon, most likely new moves as well. And so yeah, with Landorus coming back, you know, Choice Scar, quite a few Pokemon are gonna start outspeeding Cinderace again. The Tapus, Lele is gonna be busted. And Cinderace isn't the strongest thing, so even Bulu can wreck it, because Bulu is a significantly, well, good bit stronger at +2 than what's that thing called, Rillaboom. And so, you know, Cinderace gets Grassy Glided after just a little bit of damage, and then obviously Tapu Fini actually has a unique enough typing, so that's where I'd see, okay, Gunk Shot being a thing if you run into enough Tapu Fini, and Tapu Fini start becoming a thing. But yeah, but either way, yeah, that's pretty much the update. I kept it shorter than, yeah, and so we'll do an on the contrary episode, the state of the metagame, me and Joey, when we get the opportunity, and, you know, try to bring an MV Impact when I can. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, hit the like button. It's very simple. It takes a quick second. Don't be a lazy tub of lard. And that's it. Peace.